So I went to Ollie's yesterday, Kevin.
Hey.
Where I got the candy.
Do you know how to talk?
No.
Or is it just yelling?
I'm not yelling.
You lying. I got a gauge that shows how loud you are. You as loud as me, and I'm on top of my phone.
I ain't loud, man.
Don't try to whisper now, weirdo. He's like, I ain't loud, man. Hey, man, you got some cheeseburgers?
I learned that from Kevin Hart, man. With your chest. Say it with your chest.
He ain't say that. That's not even a Kevin Hart joke. That's Dave Chappelle.
No, Kevin Hart did that,
Nah,
man.
that's Dave Chappelle, man.
Kevin Hart did that,
See,
man.
now you yelling. Now you yelling. Something wrong with him, man. Something is wrong with him. What up?
I'm glad they put on
No, something wrong with Paco because he Paco Daddy. That's not his ailment. Paco got this shit in there and stick on that one.
The auditorium after Dave Chappelle. They didn't back.
If you just tuning in, as always, welcome to the show. We got first we can say hi to everybody. Let's switch this camera around. I get my microphone again. We got this man, Kevin, Rose Gold Jones, the barber.
That's me. He is I, and I am him.
Then we got Dr. Rob.
How you doing?
A.K.A. Chitlins.
How you doing?
Say what up, homie. You was here last time, too.
Local Marine.
You know what I'm saying? Just local Marine. Some stay. Monty. Let me show I hear everybody's joint. Hold on, bam. They go Monty's joint right there. Monty don't play that. You know what I'm saying? All day.
It's because they don't have the vernacular in the language set up. What's up, man?
Just saying hi, Sean. Putting you on so everybody know you there. Hey, Sean. Hi, lesbian. All right, guys. So today's show, we got a couple things. Easy things, simple things. Nothing too strange, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Kevin Hart. I know it's Kevin, man. I'm just being a pain in the butt, man. I ain't got no tag. I ain't tagged nobody. To be honest with you, there's no tags on this. Say it with your chest. Kevin Hart talking to his uncle. I know. I'm just messing with him. Braylon, stop trying to help him. Stop helping him, bro. I know it's Kevin Hart. Here's the topics for today. There's an armored truck spill in California. Got some questions about that. And then I want to talk about the male gaze. I read an article, and I'm interested in hearing what you guys think of it. So first, let's talk about this armored truck. This situation. Getting the money, is it a crime? Is it a crime to get the paper? Is it a crime to get the paper? So, armored truck spills on a highway, dumps the money over. So, you gotta think about it this way. You know the bridges? I guess it spilled on top of the bridge. The money spilled to the road underneath it. So all the money is on the road underneath it. And people were jumping to pick it up off the ground. And I wanted to know whether or not you guys think that's a crime. Is it a crime to pick up money off the highway? What's up, Trey? What about you? All right, so Dr. Rob. Dr. Rob.
Yes, sir.
Armored truck spills on the highway. Money go, $100 bills go everywhere. You picking up the money?
I'm picking up the money.
Do you think it's a crime to pick up the money?
Not in my mind.
do you think you'd be charged, though? You think legally?
I don't think I'm going to be charged. That's where the money came from. It could have came from 4 or 5 blocks away.
A road full of money?
Yes.
Could have came from 4 blocks?
The wind could have blown it. Yeah, I don't know.
Would you try to return it? Would you look for the owner?
No. I'm looking for the owner. I don't know. There's no address on the dollar bills. Except for U.S. Treasury.
$100
bills? Okay. Nah. I think it's Christmas. Christmas came early.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas
miracle. My man says Christmas miracle. It's Christmas miracle. That's what it is. Christmas miracle. Kev, you on the highway, right? You driving. You doing your thing. You look and you see a bunch of $100 bills. Hold on a second. See a bunch of $100 bills on the highway. You pick it up. Do you pick it up? Hey.
Yes.
And do you think it's a crime?
No. Why would I? Why?
What's the number?
Think. Just Google Nunu's.
I call Nunu personally. He was asleep.
Yeah, just call Nunu's Fried Dishes. So, why, seriously, if I'm just riding, right?
First, check ball up top. I gotta make a comment. I gotta make a comment.
You think I make
We got the drunkest bar.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I don't drink on the job.
It's Friday though.
and we ordering lunch, and it's lunchtime, and you on our lunch
You
break.
gonna get fucked up.
You doing your show during our lunchtime. And
Yeah, I do the show every Friday though. You knew I was coming. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, but we gotta get our food.
We gotta get our food. Hey man, after that, get little Blue in his little show. Gotta get out your face. What you want from the truck?
Right.
Nah, so you pick the money up. It literally fall off the truck.
Yeah, I'm picking it up. I'm not even thinking about where it came from. I found it. Is that wrong?
Do you think it should be a crime?
No.
So money falls off the truck. Everybody grab it. It shouldn't be a crime.
It shouldn't be a crime.
Do you think that the truck driver should be charged?
No. Well,
Somebody got to take responsibility.
hold on. Did he not properly secure the back of the truck?
I don't know. I know so he said he dropped it. I don't know if the truck flipped or if he just dropped the bag fell off the back. All I know is there's a margin for error everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Job there.
But you know the best thing about all this is the company got insurance, so it doesn't even matter.
They were saying that people got arrested.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you gonna arrest somebody?
Two people got arrested for
you got
because
insurance on the money. So
I don't know. I feel a way. The thing I don't know about it is like this, right? It feel like a trap. I wouldn't trust it. I feel like it's a trap. Cause like it's $100 bills. It's not like it's 20s or ones. It's $100 bills. I feel like I was being stupid by not trying to take the money because it was out there like grass, like it covered the ground. I mean, they got. Let me see if I can find a photo for y'all.
Man, gonna come in look like Nick Ashford. Ashford and Simpson.
Huh?
Mine is customer. I think will come in here. Look like Ashford and Simpson.
you know how you take it down too low sometimes. Yeah.
And then he has to glue it back on.
Hold on, I'll see if I can add a picture of you guys. Show you guys the photo. Done. Look at this, yo.
What's that?
Peep this out. They out here at the highway flashing the money on everybody been told there's so much money you could be in a row and still be picking up. They're not even on top of each other. They just spread out by the side of the hallway.
The wind blew all that, man. You grab that, man.
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I feel like you at that point, you gotta taking the L as the least of your worries.
Yeah.
Like, the money was everywhere. Like they in a row like the barber's chairs.
Like leaves.
Picking it up. Yeah, it's like leaves from a tree. Like they just picking the money up. Do you think that I was asking Kev? Do you think that the driver should be charged for losing the money?
You don't know what happened for that to happen, but once they put out there, hey, if you got that money, bring it back in. Do the right thing, dog. It's not just a movie.
Trey said it's not a crime. It's taking advantage of an opportunity, which is what this country prides itself on.
Yeah, Trey.
But once they put out there at APB, hey, that shit came off a truck. This government shit, bring it back.
They said they were talking about serial numbers, but they were like serial numbers with the bank, but you could use that joint for like.
I see insured, which they shouldn't even complain about because it's insured.
Unique reflections. How can I help you?
Unique
So
reflection.
if I walk outside and I drop $2,000, you pick it up. That ain't a felony.
No. But if I go home and somebody's like, oh, this dude lost $2,000, I'm gonna be like, damn, let me go find this dude and give his
Oh
money.
yeah, there's a.
But it's
I'm
not.
gonna tell the why with a lot of money.
It's still not a felony though.
No. I mean,
Great. Let me see if I'll have you talk with her. See if she got any. If she's.
if ain't nothing come out about it, listen, you found it. You know, I knew it came off the truck.
Hey, look,
just
I'm gonna be
walk by
honest
and
with you,
scoop
man. Y'all some good people. And if I ever lost $2,000, I want you to be the one you be the one I want to find it. Don't lose $2,000 around me.
Exactly.
Don't. That takes a lot of self-control and like morality.
I put yourself in that position.
Yeah,
girls
yeah. I'm
Christmas shopping.
gonna want it back. You're
be
right.
like, damn.
I'm gonna want it back. But I'm also when I lose
that
it.
energy.
But also when I lose it, I'm gonna commit myself to be like, damn, I just lost $2,000. Nowhere in my head am I gonna think that money's coming back. You're right. I would want it back, but nowhere in my mind would I be like, this money coming. Especially, it's hundreds, and it's covered the road to the point where everybody. I mean, I got multiple pictures. They was cars stopped and they started picking the money up because it rained. It was on top of the bridge and it came off the bridge and it just rained down everybody. Bruh, they just stopped and started swooping up as many $100 bills as they could. They said that people that got pulled over were the ones that made the pictures. They took pictures and videos. going, look at the money. And they were like, why are you videoing when you should be picking up dollars? Because there's more on the floor. They're going out here with a whole rainbow of money.
Other people at home like, I ain't got no videos, I ain't post shit, and I'm Gucci. Speaking of Gucci, check this out.
Look at this belt, dude. Yo.
Got the mushroom belt and this belt.
It's a bad injury. I'm giving it back. If it belongs to the state, oh well.
You should, if you can, schedule for the 30th. Okay. But you know,
He said if it's a person, he's giving it back. But if it belongs to the state, he keeping it. I like that premise. I like that premise. My man said if the armored truck falls and all the money spills, he said if it belongs to a person, he giving it back. But if it belongs to the state, he keeping it. What do you think, Monty? Armored truck spills money all over the highway. You see it. You picking up the money?
Yep.
You gonna run grab money? Oh. You think it should be a crime?
Of course, they gonna say it's a crime, but I don't think it's a crime. I just think it was an opportunity, a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
The state armored truck decided to bless me with raining $100 bills. It's raining $100.
I'm taking it, man.
I like the way you think, Bonnie. I like the way you think.
Thank you, bro.
Here's the other one, right? So the male gaze is there's the TikTok challenge, right? Where it's based on the male gaze. First off, how do you define the male gaze? In this particular instance, they said that the male gaze is the women wore outfits where they basically were saying these outfits were outfits we wore. We were trying to get attention from guys, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, so the clothes ended up being like tight or short skirts or tight clothes and a little bit more sexually, not a little more explicit, not sexually, but a little more explicit, right? But when they decided to change their style, they wore more conservative things, more clothing, baggier pants. Basically, it went from short skirts to baggy pants. And it's like, the male gaze was like saying that they were dressing to that fashion or feminine beauty is based off of a premise of masculinity. Like men decide what pretty is and what attractive is. Hey, look, I don't want to get into what I feel about it. But the article was saying that the trend itself was based on freeing yourself from the masculine check markers for what pretty was. And then women were like, this is what I wore when I wanted to be like looked at, and this is what I wear now because I'm comfortable. And it was like tight clothes, baggy clothes, and I was like,
wear what you want. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But do you think the male gaze, like that premise of male gaze, is like a real thing?
It might be true for some, and not for others, because some are going to do what they want. And I feel like you, as a person, man or woman, should be able to wear what you want. Say, when you're out, non-professional time, rock what you want, okay? But be aware that your comfort and what you're wearing, and put it like this: I'm comfortable in my space. If you have a problem with what I'm wearing or it elicits a response, that's your problem. That's not me. If she's comfortable wearing, the Daisy Dukes with the sayings and the nice top that matches, giving us the view of the belly, the midsection, I like that shit. But I'm a respectful ass nigga. So oh shit, my bad. Sorry.
No, it's not. It leads to learn.
I'm being very respectful, in my space. And, I'm going to admire from a distance. And in my head, I'll be like, oh, that's nice looking, and my other thoughts. But I'm not going to come out of my sideways or approach her because she got something revealing on. Whether it's conservative or it's revealing, it's whatever. As long as she's comfortable wearing what she's wearing, I'm rocking with you.
I feel like,
Let it be comfortable.
me personally, I feel like women dress for other women. And let me define what I mean by that, right? I feel like women dress for other women. They're trying to out, because, say getting a male or getting a maid or getting a woman, whatever you're getting, like, you're dressing to stand out, to peacock. To stand out. Sometimes you want to dress for comfort when you're not as but when you're attractive, you're attractive. But like some women dress for comfort and are, and their comfort level is what something might attract certain types of guys. And some women dress, but whatever you're when you're fishing, when you're not, you're not. But the idea is that you're not dressing because I'm out here like, yo, is she wearing Jimmy Choo's or is she wearing the red bottom? Like, I was like, I'm not out here caring about those things. That's not a standard for me. Yeah, if what I'm attracted to, but that's me, specifically me, what I'm attracted to. But I feel like I don't know any guys that are out here like, well, does she wear skirts on Wednesdays or does she wear sweatpants? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know anybody that actually cares about that stuff. Or that think that like, I've never met a dude that be like, she wearing jeans? That's not woman. You know what I'm saying? That's not feminine. I don't know no dudes like that. Like, I don't know no guys that's out here pressing out. But they're like, the trend is like, song comes on, the girls are wearing like real, again, like promiscuous, a little more form-fitting outfits or whatever. And then, like, you know, it switches and they're wearing like baggier clothes or like a longer shirt and it's like more covered up, less revealing. And I'm like, what's the difference? I'm like, I don't get the difference.
Ever stop in the middle of some sex and say, "Is that plum and red?" Oh, no, I can't do this. No, I can't do this. No, he said, "No, we don't care."
They don't care. We don't care. I've never seen nobody care. Kev,
Yes, sir.
male gaze, is that a real thing for you? You
Say
think
that again?
the male gaze, the idea that the world of beauty operates under the premise of what men find attractive and that women are as good as they are. Women worth is based off a metric made by masculinity. I forgot how they worded it. They worded it basically like men control what's the standard for women's beauty. There you go.
Yeah,
You think that's true?
I think that's true. Because you look at all these designers and stuff, man, all of them gay, man. That's why these dudes wearing all these tight pants and stuff.
He took that shit off. Wait. Dr. Rock, he's tired. My man's tired. He's tired of it. He's tired of it. He's tired of it. It's all right, Kev. They can't hurt you in here. You safe. Ain't no long boys, no nothing. We good. Kev, he is tired. Kev is tired, boy. He said, look at it, man. The kids keep making the shirts and they're making everything. And
No, all the designers are gay.
I know, but that's not what I'm talking about. Talk about man, not men that want the.
I heard gay.
No, gays.
Gays.
Gays, like, look at her.
Oh, gays! I heard gay. I heard
He heard gays. He said the male gays. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. He said there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there.
That's right.
They all over the place, man.
Long boy.
Crazy gays everywhere.
So, yes, I would agree with the
Braylon tired too. He said Kev on point. He's like, that motherfucker is spitting.
Yeah, Braylon. That's my man,
That
Braylon.
motherfucker is spitting.
I heard gays, not gays.
Yeah, he said not gays. Braylon said not gays. Gays, Gaze. Gays. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm so gone. The picture. Yeah, he's tired of it, man. He's like, Braylon tired too. Braylon's like, yeah, man. The gays, man. Oh, Jesus, man. That's Sean don't want to talk to me, man. Sean went down there. Sean gave me the little scoot hand. I went down there. Sean went like this. Sean went like, gave me the scoot hand. He scooted me. He hit me with the scoot, like, move over there. I didn't even get on. I was back. I was like, as far as I am from you. Look how far I am from Kev. I was this far away. He hit me one of these. Hey. Like I was too loud.
He got an executive plan.
Like it ain't 12:30. We ain't in the middle of the show. He's like, nah, chill for a second. Try to talk. I'm talking right now. He's fine. He paused me. He don't got no respect for me. Get that man a pillow and a blanket. What about you, man? How you feel about this male gaze thing? Bro, you could lie to me my whole life. What do you think about the male gaze, man? First off, hold on. Let's take a moment to appreciate these waves, though. Appreciate my man waves, though. So they be trying. Everybody want to get these dreads. They ain't doing what they ain't doing them like we doing them, baby. They ain't doing no hurdles. I know. I give it a little. You know what I'm saying? He out here.
Ask my man, you want to answer that question?
They said that there's a TikTok challenge where women are basically protesting the male gaze by wearing outfits that they wore when they felt like they were trying to like elicit a male attention, and then wearing outfits that now they find is comfortable. And the difference in the outfits is one's a little bit more form-fitting and like I guess like promiscuous or more revealing, like low-cut shirts and stuff like that, or tight skirts. And then the more comfortable ones are like the baggy jeans or the sweats, the more covered up look. And that to me just sounds like preference and comfort, because I mean, like, you know, every day you're not trying to go out there and kill them. You know what I'm saying? You're not out there trying to kill them every time you leave the house. But whether or not you're wearing a tight jean, a tight skirt, like they were saying that the opposition was saying it's like almost like slut shaming. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to synonym for that, but like, you know, SLUT shaming.
At the end of the day, what you wear don't make you a slut anyway. So it depends on
What you want don't make you what?
what you wear.
All right.
If I speak on what you wearing, how is that even slut shaming anyway? An outfit shouldn't make you a slut, is it? what women wear is based on what's trending. They don't
That's
care.
what they was saying.
They
That's
don't.
true, too.
They don't care what we think for real. For real.
Well, that was the thing. The trend was about saying that the male gaze is like this actual thing.
So they saying what we gave
That
our gaze
men-
that makes the trend.
Men looking at you or looking at women. Women are objects to be desired and coveted. So like you're supposed to want women. So if what you're wearing doesn't make men desire you, then you're not being attractive. You're not being feminine. And that was the idea that you should want to be desired when you leave the house. That makes sense.
Yeah, but like, what to me that's a preference on what you call being desired. If you call being desired a quick sexual encounter, then yeah. But if somebody looking for a wife or a girl, what you wearing is not going to impact that anyway. That's how you carry yourself.
Message.
Now, it's all on how you want to be desired. If you want to be desired for a quick hotel room across the street, then yeah, what you wear might affect that. But if I'm looking for a wife, I don't care what her outfit is. How you living? What's your career? What's your goals? That's what I'm trying to do.
See what I'm saying, bro? I knew you was a good dude when you came in with the baby. I knew he was a good dude. I know it. What's up, son? How you doing? You alright? You good? You sure you good? I don't want to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? You alright? You eat? You alright? You fed? You alright, bro?
What's the word, man?
Phil? You're not in. I'm not in. I got you.
What's the word?
I'll ask before I put some money on. I got you.
When you draft 2 drafts ago?
The question is the male gaze. Do you think, how would you define the male gaze? Like when men looking at women, how would you define that?
Break it down. What you mean?
So like, the trend on TikTok where basically women are wearing outfits they wore when they were trying to get illicit male attention. And then outfits they wear now to be comfortable, and the outfits that they were wearing, they were saying they wore that because they felt pressure to want to look attractive for men, for the male gaze. They were trying to get the male gaze. And that the outfits they wore were more revealing and more form-fitting and stuff like that, more sexualized or whatever. And then they feel pressure from men to look a certain way. So the male gaze was like the pressure applied for women to dress in a way that makes them look desirable. Do you think that's an actual thing?
Yeah, from all the magazines like Cosmopolitan books and all the little all these glamour books, and that's how you're supposed to look. So the women dress that way to appeal to men. Now the gay dudes, I don't know.
Not gaze, man. You and Kev, man. It's gaze looking. Gaze, the looking. Y'all funny. Yo, y'all. They keep saying, "Hey, Leslie Ann, how you doing, love?" I have a question. What do you consider to be the... You ever heard someone reference the male gaze? Gaze, G-A-Z-E, gaze is in the look at someone, not the gaze.
Oh.
Yo, this barbershop is something else.
Why couldn't it be something else, though? What about it? What was the question?
I said, how would you define that, the male gaze? Like, men looking at women desirably. Because the context is, there's a TikTok challenge where women are using a song and they're wearing outfits that they wore when they were basically looking for attention, like dressing a certain way, and then they wear outfits that they wear now that they're being comfortable. But the difference between the outfits generally are
they're more revealing.
Yeah, the ones when they were trying to be looked at are more revealing, and the ones that aren't are more covered up. And I'm like, that's a preference on you because you can still be not.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you how it used to go when I was in New York. They didn't care if you wore your boobs out, your front out, your back out. They gonna holler. You could have the baggiest of baggies. You could look busted as what.
There's women in full burqa that get yelled at.
Yeah, and they still get hollered at. So it depends on the man, for real.
But do you think that the male gaze does apply pressure? Do you think that they said that the part of the male gaze was that it sets this bar of like women are supposed to be desirable?
No, actually, I disagree with that. Because you don't have, back in the days when the elderlies were getting, when we say elderlies, I'm talking about my parents' age. They didn't wear revealing stuff. The skirts were all the way down to their knees. they looked at the men, gazed at them by through their eyes or their hair or how they dress. Their
Ankles.
dress was-
Look at that ankle. Good
Ankle-
God, them ankles is out,
Yeah,
boy.
them ankles is.
Boy, get some of
what I mean?
those.
That
Woo.
pinup, that pinup was like, whoa, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
They would look at them and imagine what they look like with not having clothes on through their clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
we
they
got
had on a
listen,
full gear.
No one doing that no more, man. We got Instagram.
Right, but we ain't doing that no more. That's why we, the women, don't give nothing for imagination. Because if we wearing on our boobs outside our ass, what are we leaving for their imagination?
But so
Nothing.
not really a but more so. Do you think that that's something that's like cultural, like that men in general control?
I think we followed that European. It's a European thing because we never used to dress like that. We used to dress like that. We were covered up, respectfully dressed, not looking the way that we look now.
Well, you guys look fine now. I actually don't think that. I think that judging a woman by what she wears is silly because the quality that means something don't come from what she's wearing. You know what I mean? What's up, Phil?
You should have said eyes or something like that. The gaze and how they look at you, how they stare.
The male stares. What I should have said.
Yeah.
The male
So
stares.
now
Don't gaze.
there's a 3-second rule. I go, are you looking at me too long for 3 seconds? And I know, man, it's kind of gay to me.
I can't hear you over there. Hey, man! I'm trying to do a show over here. Y'all yelling like a bunch of hyenas.
Yeah.
Nah, you be glad he here, cause I ain't say no words that I had to take back. He clapped at me? He clapping at me. See, you clapping at me. You don't know I'm backed up. You know what I'm saying? I got threatened by a midget and some crazy dude. I'm due for some smoke, man.
We got a better conversation up here.
What's a better conversation? What you talking
Conversation
about?
of the greatest of all time. How do you define that as greatest?
Me. Does he wear blue? Does he have a gap? Does he get a haircut weekly? Does he smell good? Does he smell good? I'm blue Coleman, baby. I'm out here.
Going up in space, man.
Greatest of all time. Who do you consider anybody the greatest of all time?
Michael Jordan?
Do you consider anybody the greatest of all time?
Yeah. I consider Michael Jordan the greatest basketball player of all time.
What was the criteria for you selecting that?
6-0 in the finals.
So numeric value.
6-0 in the finals. We talk about basketball. When I talk about anything else, basketball. Greatest basketball player of all
So
time.
you go by the numbers, right?
Never lost, dominant, transcending the sport to another level.
How do you do that?
Russell got 11 rings.
Just do it, Nike. That's the mental one.
Bill Russell got
Because you wearing a t-shirt?
I'm gonna show you.
Because you wearing a
I'm gonna
t-shirt?
I'm gonna show
Because
you.
you wearing a
I'm gonna
t-shirt?
show you. Hey, let me ask you a question. How many jingles they come up about any of the basketball players now?
Wait, Kobe.
How many jingles?
How many people?
How many jingles?
Hold on. He don't need a jingle. Everybody named Mama go Kobe. Everybody named Mama. Oh, who you want? Everybody named Mama go Kobe.
Only in your generation.
Kobe.
No. And guess
Hey,
what?
wait. Kobe.
let me ask you-
Michael Jordan goes Kobe. Michael Jordan be out. Hold on.
Documented.
Michael Jordan be out saying.
Documented. Who did Kobe mirror his game after? Out of Kobe's mouth.
Jordan.
Greatest guards all wanted to be like who?
Jordan.
Except for Tim Hardaway.
Except for Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Who
wanted to
became
be too.
Kobe
He
Bryant.
was the number one.
He
fanboy.
stepped on his
Stop.
shoulders.
Kobe
He
was
stepped
the
on his
number
shoulders,
one.
boy. Stood on his shoulders,
You're
boy.
trolling. You're
Stood on his
trolling.
shoulders,
Hey,
boy.
you're trolling. Get
Stood
the
on his
ball out.
shoulders,
You're
boy.
trolling. You're crazy.
Stood on his shoulders, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because every time Kobe kicked the ball to the uprights, he changed the game. Every time he kicked it to the upright. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Every time he got that hat trick, every time he hit that hat trick, you know what I mean? Go!
Argument is much stronger than Kobe.
LeBron. I mean, if it's numeric, honestly, if it's just numeric value, honestly, Kobe. I'm just saying it's the same thing because times change, right? You change the sport. So what LeBron does now, you don't think that it's comparable to what Kobe?
I don't think LeBron would have made it in Jordan's era.
The game changed. The game changed. The game changed. The game changed, right? Michael Jordan changed the face of basketball, right? That's what you said. That's what you said.
Charles Oakley would not LeBron James on his.
He got like I can't even I can't even argue with him. Rollins out here arguing with everybody. Look, he running up on people. Who you running up on? Who you running up on like that, bro?
When you go back to USA
Why you up on him like
Xavier
that? Yo, he
McDaniel.
really running around.
Oh, Bill Lambert.
He really running around the shop.
Greenwell. Chuck, which happens to be my third favorite basketball player ever. Chuck.
Bruh, why
Knock
is he,
it off.
Why you moving like that?
Knock it off. Knock it off.
You know who's been the all-time greatest scorer in basketball? Not Kareem.
George Gervin was nice.
Could have been Will.
Yeah, I got threatened by a midget over liking a photo. Then I got threatened by some other nigga.
You gotta knock it off.
I got harassed by some other dude because I liked the baby picture. He's like, some girl had a kid and I liked the baby picture. I was like, oh man, she had her second set of kids. And I was like, oh man, I was like, that's congratulations, man. I never even got to meet the first one. Laugh out loud because she had her second set of twins after the first one. And then her boyfriend was like, you meet my daughter. That's your dad. And I was like, I'm talking to you, little boy. This boy, the kid, her baby father goes, you ain't meet my daughter, nigga. That's your dad. And I was like, I ain't talking to you, little boy. And then he was like, he started mouthing.
See, the problem is,
But I wasn't there. It was online.
But you're a parent, and you say congratulations for a kid. He's a little boy, immature, and
But he got out of pocket, like grossly out of pocket. Not towards me. He started getting towards shit he shouldn't talk about. So like, yeah, I got now. You know what I'm saying? With the it's out of pocket. But I just deleted both people because I'm like,
you don't need that.
I don't need that energy from him. But also like, I can't fuck with you if you're attracted. If people like that are attached to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do that. I'm good. Because it's like crazy, grossly out of bounds. Like the disrespect was like you. If I told you it was said to me, you'd like it was grossly out of bounds. It's out of bounds.
what'd you see?
Hold this. What are the no? In the current generation, I won't say ever because when you start saying ever, you gotta introduce guys.
You gotta remember, sports in general have been watered down in 65. Sports in general, it's been watered down.
No, they don't. First off, sissies an inflammatory word.
No. They've been watered down.
We don't want to upset the gays.
It's gone on record.
Gays or the gays?
I'm gonna say the stare from now. Another eyes. Wait, the gays or the gays?
You going up against a guy's like
Why you talking so soft, man? Say it with your chest.
Nah, bro, because I don't want the camera on me, dip. All right, so
Beat it.
Oh,
Beat it.
he said,
Like you were.
he said, I'm with the camera on me, dip.
Like you waiting at home by yourself on a Friday night.
Yeah, I'm a little disrespected, but I'm gonna let it slide with the camera on. But watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. You're right. I really don't give a fuck about sports.
Cam, at the end
Because
of the day,
sports, like, I think that for me, the greatest of all time thing doesn't really matter because it only applies to people in the same era, right?
That's right. That's
Like
what
you
I
can't
say.
trying to compare it to people in different times. Even when he made the comparison, he said he changed the face of basketball. So there's a whole new face of basketball, and what this guy is doing is crazy for this. He's the greatest of this era. You know what I'm saying? Like greatest of all time. You can't put him in the same thing.
He's not. No. LeBron James is the greatest in this era. He's the most complete player of this era.
How you gonna leave out Kobe?
No, Kobe don't count. Kobe's before LeBron. Kobe's after
Oh, man, Kobe got
No. I'm category. I'm not denigrating Kobe at all. Okay. I'm saying LeBron James.
What's a different category?
For Cam,
Greatest of a millennia?
No.
What's a different category?
Because you got to look at
Greatest of the month?
You got Jordan, and then after Jordan, you got Kobe. And then that's when Kobe and Allen Iverson and KJ and Jason Kidd, that's when you got them. Then after Kobe, then there's LeBron's generation. LeBron is the most complete basketball player of his generation. He's the most complete.
I don't know.
He's the most.
I wouldn't know the metric because I don't really care about that sport either.
His free throws ain't like that.
He's the most complete. I'm not judging.
He's not perfect. He's most complete though.
I say he's
What's
the
that?
most complete.
What's that? What is that?
Steph Curry is
That's some chocolate cherries.
Dr. Rob trees.
Chocolate cherry. That's just, he got the nasty. He's got chitlins in him.
Steph Curry.
I said the most complete. The most complete. The most dominant player. The most dominant player that ever played the game is Shaquille O'Neal. That's the most dominant player that ever played the game.
With that,
Who? Oscar Robertson. The big O, man.
Shut your truffle
The
shuffle
big
ass
O.
up. Shut up.
The big O.
Shut up.
Who's the big O?
Yeah, you don't know who the big O is. He Oscar Robinson, man.
Does it sound like Paco again?
That's what we.
Is that another name? Is that another name?
You can't take 7'1". You can't take 7'1", almost 300 pounds of pure muscle, and can move like a point guard, and think that Bill Russell's iPhone shaped behind or Wilt Chamberlain's iPhone shaped behind is gonna sit there and take all of that. Knock it off. Shaq is like most dominant, not the greatest.
Now Bob Lanier.
Would you be quiet, Wes Unseld? Shut up.
Wes was too short. Only 6'7".
I only had the male gaze and what you call it today. This basketball talk. This basketball talk is actually annoying.
That's a different era.
That's a different era. At the end of the day, basketball, for what it was originally for, and the original form of it, has been watered down.
He's like Professor Rolland. He's like sitting here with his glasses in his hand.
You got Allen Iverson, you got LeBron James.
He's doing
you
a
got
whole
Jalen Rose, all great
lesson.
guards who have said if Jordan was to play in this era, he's averaging 50. Look, Michael Jordan's got the
Dr.
coldest.
Because there's nobody in the
Dr.
lane.
Rob.
Nobody's in the lane. What's up, man? How y'all doing? What's that? Doc, who said that? What's it?
Y'all gotta remember.
Dr. Rob, take
when
that
you talk about Michael Jordan, you
mess.
gotta remember.
Who's that? You better go to hell. Was that Lindsay? Hey, Lindsay, how you doing, girl?
You better go to hell.
We go to the same church.
He led the league in scoring. Those are things LeBron.
You better go to hell.
LeBron James, because he's good.
That's great.
Here's the thing about LeBron
That's
James.
fantastic.
LeBron James can't win a championship.
That's
He has
fantastic.
to win a championship like on his own, and he's never had to do that. He's never had to do
Jordan
that.
didn't win until he got Scottie Pippen.
Hold on. Fair enough. At the end,
Scottie Pippen and Luke Longley.
at the end of the day, at the end of the
Who has
day,
won a championship on their own? The closest you gonna be.
Bill, no, you crazy. Creed always
How
had.
you gonna go there? Will?
Kareem won his first one because of Oscar Robinson.
Who was superstar?
You asked who won.
How could you say Will? Who was on Will's team when he won the championship?
Will dominated the NBA. He scored 100 points
Who
for the
was on-
Lakers.
okay, but-
where did the ball go?
He was in the league.
Where-
with
Jerry
the
West.
That got 10 rings.
He had
so
other
he
little
couldn't
guards.
dominate
He had
shit.
two
Bill
good
Russell
guards.
got 10 rings while they was playing.
They had the
Actually,
best
That
first
didn't
of,
make
all,
sense.
first of all, Bill Russell has 11.
11.
And then second, Bill Russell
I
again.
thought one of
Again,
them
but
was
what
a
I'm saying, what I'm
He was
saying,
a coach.
I thought one of them was
He was a
what
player
I'm
coach.
saying is
two of them
this.
was player coach.
What I'm
one
saying
of
is
them
this. What I'm saying is this.
on the
When
court.
you look back through,
But either way, you just made your arguments worse. He got 11 rings while the person you said was dominating was
Bill,
in the
Bill,
league.
but
That
again-
don't even make sense. How can I have 11 rings but you dominating the league? And you got one. You said Will was dominating.
I said Wilt was a dominant.
Something
player
about a
in the
brother
league.
with ways just it seems like a Trump ball head.
I didn't.
Who's winning without a ring?
Who's winning without
The
playing?
closest superstar Hall of Famer that won it by themselves, the closest one, but Dirk Nowitzki.
No.
He's the only.
No, because
What?
Kareem won it in Milwaukee by himself.
No, he had the big O.
How you
The
got
big
that
O
shot?
was there with him,
got
man.
Milwaukee
did.
Yeah, he had the big O.
Okay. Time out.
Wilt Chamberlain had the logo on his team.
Let's rephrase.
This is the most disengaged I've ever been
Hold
on
on.
one of
Dirk
these
Nowitzki
shows.
didn't win it by himself.
I could care less about anybody.
Who's the other Hall of Famer?
I mean, it's a little fun learning a little history, but I personally have no investment. Look how hard he's
Jason Kidd-
trying to
Jason
sell it.
Kidd-
Hands are shaking.
Jason Kidd is a Hall of Famer.
Hands is whipping back and forth.
West Unseld.
I will say this.
Hold on. Is that the real Jason Kidd or that
To
Jason
your
Kidd?
argument. To your argument.
Because at the same time, Jason
To your
Kidd, Jason Kidd, JJ Barea, all these are guys
To your
that's playing on the
argument.
team.
To your argument, yes. What?
Nobody. Jordan didn't do it. Then you say the lead soft.
Hold on.
What
Jordan-
started the
like
turn?
you are definitely denigrating my man Michael Jordan.
Nah,
Like,
I heard somebody
yeah.
say the league was soft. Who
I
started
said the league
getting soft?
is soft dirt.
Who did the league get soft for?
7 foot
You know,
guys
let
outside
me
the
check ball up top.
All y'all
That's
over
when
the
they
This
got soft.
this whole basketball moment for a second, Professor Rolland was breaking it down. Then everything was cool till the fresh new blood showed up.
No.
Start taking over. Start taking over the line. Look how he getting quieter and quieter.
The Celtics, the league started to get
Mouth
soft
just open.
for him.
No.
Before the league started to get soft.
No.
Hold on, it was still.
But let's
How about
listen.
this? That's like
Have you
saying
ever seen Rudy
I'm
Tom's-
great,
have
but
you-
I'm still good.
Have you ever seen Rudy
it was
Tomjanovich's
still tough,
nose?
but
You
it wasn't as tough as it was before he started crying.
You ever seen Rudy Tomjanovich's
Yeah.
nose? That's the reason why I got soft. Rudy Tomjanovich is running
Nobody
full
cares
blast,
about him.
and the Bama went like this.
Yeah, nobody cares about him.
That's
The
why I
league
got
got
soft. The
for
league didn't get
the
soft.
face of the league.
No,
Michael
the league.
Jordan.
No, the
He
league
kicked-
didn't get soft because the face of the league. The league got softer because how can the face of the league play ball if he's hurt by dirty fouls? So you're cleaning up. You're cleaning up the dirty
And I
fouls.
respect that, but don't say the game is getting softer when the game
You can't
started
even
getting
hand-
soft
you
for
can't
the
even-
face
you
of the
can't-
league.
you can't hand
So
check
it's
right now.
always going to go around that. If the face of the league say, if the
That's
face
a
of the
real
league
convincing
say they
argument.
too hard, they doing this, they doing this. All right, we're gonna ease up on that.
That's-
Okay. Eventually, they seen basketball got better when it got softer for Michael Jordan.
Can I
So
ask you-
since it started getting softer, NBA has went.
Hold
this
on.
way.
No, let me ask you a
After
question.
Jordan, hold on.
Let me
After
ask you a
Jordan, we got
question.
that Pacers Pistons games where they was up in the stands. That
That was a great moment. Hold on. That was amazing. I ain't watched no basketball, but I seen that. That was so.
The rebuttal to that argument is this. They didn't get softer because of that. You look at Shaquille O'Neal. You know what happened with Shaquille O'Neal? They had the same rules.
It's called
They had the same rules. So this is what happened. This is what happened.
But they wasn't hard.
What happened now? What's the hack?
Oh my God! How foul is the foul?
You
Okay,
gotta know what
Alfred.
Hack and Shack is. Hack and Shack is this.
That's not.
Free throw line.
No.
That's not. That's
No.
not nothing.
That's
Hack
not.
and Shack was the
That's not
sensation
what.
around.
That's not what
He
happened.
wasn't even shooting.
Hold on.
They
First
was
of all,
taking the ball out. They
hold on.
grabbed
Hey,
it.
would you be quiet?
Keep yelling, Dr. Rob, 'cause I like when he gets irritated.
When it came to Shaq, what's it called? Hack and Shaq. The problem is with it is that
Nah,
Shaq,
you ain't
because
on
he was
no
so
more. You
big
cut off.
and
Word,
dominant,
say
he
that.
would get fouled when he would go up for a shot.
I don't know what
David
it is, though.
Stern came out and told Shaq, listen,
Oh, come on through, brother.
I'm not
Come
going to
on
call
through,
these
man.
fouls because if I call a foul for as many times as you got fouled down there, the game will go on for 6 hours. And at the same time, I'm not going to go on the other side because we got 28 teams, 32 teams complaining about you, about how rough you are when you grab the ball and you go out for your shots. So that's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
He was scratching for his baby too, but I still, that's his baby. He can do that.
you can't say that what Michael Jordan did. He did great.
I'm not taking nothing
He's
away
great, but
He
there's
just
nobody-
saying.
There's nobody in comparison
I'm
to
saying-
him when you got
That's what I'm saying.
It's real
I love
convincing
when the
too.
NBA
He was
did
kicking
it.
our ass in the
But I
beginning.
hate
Then
when
homie showed up,
talk
started
about
setting shit
Jordan
down.
did something
I like
about
this. Eddie
it.
Duskin. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
It made the league better. But you can't therefore say the league is getting soft because what they did for Jordan proved that the soft.
But they didn't do
the
it.
rise of, it
But
did.
I don't think that they did
When the
anything
league got
for
softer,
Which
he
is
became the most
but,
dominant player.
League got
but he was
softer.
already that before the
How many
league.
rings he had?
League soft- league
How
got-
many rings he had before that Pistons series when they changed the?
He was only in the league for 3
He had
years.
none.
He was only in
What?
the league.
He had no rings.
He had
before
no
the Pistons.
rings?
He had no rings.
He had no ring.
Hold on. Say that again,
How many rings
sir.
did he have before that
Hold on.
The change of rules.
What'd you
for
say,
the
sir?
Pistons.
I'm a bad boy's disciple.
And he had
Bad
zero.
boy's disciple.
He had zero.
Guess
before,
what?
right?
And you saw what happened.
Let's be real.
You saw what happened.
As soon as they say, all right, the bad boys
when they
can't do
changed,
this,
because when
Michael
they went
Jordan.
from ABC to NBC and NBC the league does, your ratings was kind of like, no, we got to have our star and all that sort of stuff. So
And if our star
what
saying
went
y'all
on
doing
there?
too much,
Yeah.
we
I'm-
just look-
I'm
He
not-
was already the face of the NBA.
Yeah,
and already,
he was already
before the championship.
I said.
So wait. He had no
He
rings.
was
He had no
the
rings, and they made new rules, and then he got 6
He
of
had
them.
no rings.
So he said, hold on. I need somebody to say yeah. He had no rings. They changed the rules. Then he got 6 of them. That's what you telling me.
But we can't.
That sound like your boy got a hand here, look.
No.
I'm just saying. You say like your goat wasn't too goaty. He wasn't too goaty.
Till Jordan complained about that bad boys.
Now his numbers were always there. He wasn't winning championships.
He was always the best player in the NBA for maybe 3 years already.
He just happened to get Pippen
He
while
was the
some
face
rules
of
were
the league.
changing. Championships.
They kept
You know,
complaining
it
about
just
the Pistons
dilutes the
and
message, but you
Celtics and
know,
how they playing.
maybe he was on his way before
Not
the
just
rules
the Pistons.
changed.
Just the Pistons.
I just feel like the way you argued
The
this.
Celtics it was the Celtics at the beginning of his first few years. Then the Pistons
Yeah.
won 90, was it 89?
89, 90.
90?
Yeah.
Here's my question: if you sitting there and you playing foul and you playing dirty,
Yeah.
and you still playing dirty,
That was every team. in
no.
the
If you still playing dirty, and then they say, okay, you know what? No more playing dirty. We're gonna shoot a fair one. Now let's see what happens. And that's my point. It wasn't that the rules changed because of Jordan. No, they said, okay, you ain't gonna be able to sit there and punch nobody in the face. And then when it got
Remember this shit was, it was elbows, like blatant elbows, blatant punches, blatant punches.
now the handshaking I think is weak.
that
I think you
was-
should be able to handshake.
I don't like that shit.
But at the end of
like
the
This
day-
is an old NBA player right here.
I don't like that shit.
Great argument, but it wasn't. But it wasn't the fact that the rules got changed easier for Jordan and made him better. Nah, he was legit already.
Code it all we want. If the 6 man on the bench come and say they playing too rough, ain't no rules gonna change. If Michael Jordan and the Bulls is complaining,
But why can he say that?
The Cavaliers was good.
But why can he say that,
The
sir?
Cavaliers complain about.
Sir, why
the
can he say
Thank
that?
you.
It's not the
Thank
problem.
you.
Why can he say it though?
But you can't.
The only way you
say
can kick somebody out of a basketball game and you're a player, that means you got to be legit. That means you got to be one of
So
the
because
best.
he was
Because he's one of the best.
The point I'm making. What you saying is right. It was the right move. But what that move proved is
He also said he
the
was soft.
league got better. The face of the NBA career blossom even more. So why should we go away from what made our league blossom? So it's always going to lead toward what the star players think is best. And it started with Michael Jordan making the league softer. So LeBron,
on that. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna haul out because it's 1 o'clock and I gotta get home and clean up, man. What's up, man?
Been a pleasure. Been a pleasure.
All right now.
You ain't shit.
You was hype, bro. You
I'm
was.
still hype.
I'm gonna clip some of these joints because you was in this joint. You scooted over here. Scooted over here. You scooted. Give me right quick, Dr. Ron. I want to show the scoop. Dr. Ron. Give me with the scoop.
Go ahead.
He's like this. He's like, get the scoop. He was like, yeah, scoot over here. Scoot over there. He was scooting, boy. He's in this joint again. He's on this joint again. His Bama's on, boy. He's moving. He's scooting all over the place. Marty, peace out, Marty. All right, fam.
It don't make me mad because like people don't understand.
Like at what point?
Are you out?
Yeah, I gotta go. It's 1 o'clock. Goodbye, Leslie Ann. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, man. Lindsay, I appreciate you. Trey, I appreciate you. I don't know if you peeped it, man. I got my apple pies and butterfly cover art t-shirt today. Today's t-shirt is brought to you by Bluefiveone. Yep, that's my cover art for one of my
Get
jams.
some cover for our guy right here, our security guy right here. Put him on top of it. New security guy.
New security guy. We got the new security dude. I don't know why you got me talking to police officers. It's crazy.
You guys, y'all have a good day.
You all?
Oh, shit.
We just
Appreciate you,
came
man. You have
on
a good
at
day, too.
10
Be
o'clock.
safe, brother. You know what I'm saying? Be safe,
Came
man.
on at 10. We got 2 hours.
All right, man. I love you guys. Make sure you share the video. Catch you guys next time, all right? Peace out.